Welcome back to another episode of Money Mondays, a series where we talk about financial literacy. Last week we discussed the FAFSA, which just opened up October 1st. You can find last week's video and any previous Money Monday on our YouTube channel.
This week we are discussing the different types of student aid, including grants, scholarships, work studies, and student loans.
That's right. There's a lot of financial aid options out there. It's essential to know how each of them is different from one another.
Let's start with grants, what they are, and how do you become eligible?
Well, grants are a form of financial aid that is not repaid. Grants are need-based and usually given by the federal or state government. Completing the FAFSA can allow students with financial needs to become eligible for federal and state grants, including the federal Pell Grant.
All right. For the 2022-2023 school year, the max Pell Grant award is $6,895. I know. However, the amount a student will get depends on their expected family contribution, or EFC, the cost of attendance for the college, and the student's status as either full-time or a part-time student.
Additionally, grants are not the only form of financial aid that doesn't have to be paid back. Scholarships also do not have to be repaid.
And scholarships can be need-based, merit-based, or both. Some scholarships are renewable or are awarded each year that you're in college, while other scholarships are non-renewable or are awarded just one time.
Scholarships may be awarded by various sources, including your university, private companies or individuals, community groups, and nonprofits, and more.
Students need to apply for any scholarships they are eligible for. That way they can get the most financial aid available.
That's right. Students can talk to their school counselors about local scholarships available to them and can do their own online researches for scholarships.
Next, let's talk about work studies.
A work study is like a part-time job that allows you to earn money to pay for school. A student will earn at least the current federal minimum wage at a work study. However, you make more depending on the type of work. A student's work study award will depend on their application, financial need, and university funding level.
Now let's talk about those student loans.
Student loans are a financial aid that must be paid back. Different types of student loans include direct subsidized and unsubsidized loans.
For direct unsubsidized, the U.S. Department of Education pays the interest while students are in school at least half time or for the first 6 months after they leave school.
These loans are available for undergraduate students with financial needs. On the other hand, the eligibility for direct unsubsidized loans does not depend on financial need. However, the student will be responsible for paying the interest on the loan during all periods.
Yes, it's important to remember that if a student chooses not to pay interest while in school, interest will accrue and be capitalized. That means the claim will be added to the principal amount of the loan, which means more money.
To apply for a direct federal loan, students must complete the FAFSA. The student's college will use their FAFSA information to determine how much student aid they are eligible to receive.
Before we end this episode, there are a few more types of aid available for students, including support for military families, assistance for international study, tax benefits for education, AmeriCorps education awards, educational vouchers for current and former foster care youth, and scholarships and loan repayment programs through the Department of Health and Human Services.
Wow, that's a long list.
I know.
You can learn more about these types of aid and any of the styles mentioned in this video by visiting studentaid.gov.
Well, that's it for this week's Money Monday. We hope you learned a lot about financial aid with us today.
Find us here next week for another Money Monday. See you soon.
Bye, guys.